I'm here with Kerry, and Kerry's driven all the way down from Newcastle to see me with a little galah. Well, she's a standard size galah. Her name is Forrest, and she's apparently very famous up around Newcastle area.
And Sydney.
And she's going to become more famous, I believe. We will see. Anyway, Forrest is here to have a little bit of a health checkup. She hasn't been checked by me for about 3.5 years, and she's been prompted to be brought down here today because this morning a lump was discovered between her legs on the lower side of her abdomen. And I've already had a bit of a glance at that and been having a feel of her, and I've decided we'd make a recording. So what I've found so far is that she has 2 lumps that I think are fatty tumours. I've found that there is evidence of some recent bleeding around the base of the bigger tumour, which is a little bit unusual, and the colour of the bruising under the skin is dark brown, blackish, suggesting that it's about 5-7 days of age rather than something that's happened on the way here or something that happened 2 weeks ago. In 10 to 14 days the bleeding, the bruising usually looks greenish tinge, or there's a greenish hue to it. So we're going to review what we can do for her. The fact that there has been some bruising suggests either that she's had a fall. She is unable to fly because she's got a damaged wing, and that's a long time ago. So she could have had a fall, or she may have some liver disease where there's a vitamin K deficiency or something predisposing hemorrhage. Irrespective of that, it generally means that we don't rush into surgery. And certainly, whereas in my earlier days as a bird vet, I used to rush in and do surgery on these sorts of tumours, these days we can very often get the tumours to disappear or to shrink down so that they're not a problem through dietary management and the use of dietary supplements and things of that nature. So while you were coming here, I decided that I would make up in advance to save you a little bit of time, because you've got a lot of driving, 2.5 hours one way, 2.5 hours the other way. I've started making up some preparations for you. One is a solution of zeolite solution, and that is to bind toxins, and because these lumps are partly due to obesity, overeating, they're partly due to malnutrition, and I think they're partly due to the likely presence of a reovirus, or that's been with her for life. But a number of things interact to predispose to these tumours, and as a holistic vet, my approach is to minimise the need for surgery, minimise the need for drugs, and to use natural products as far as I can when I believe that they're going to help. I'm not allowed to make any claims for these products. They're human products, they're patented for human use, and I just happen to use them off-label, and we wait and see what the body does, and I'll get you to report to me. So anyway, let's bring her out of this box and we'll say hi. Oh yes, you're very happy there. She is showing Randy bird behaviour, and we made a little recording of that a little bit earlier, so we might slip that into the video if we put this video together. Someone behind the camera is a little bit embarrassed about that, but however, that's great. That's a great story, doesn't it? And oh, you're just the most beautiful birdie there. You might notice that this wing, the left wing, is very droopy compared to the right wing, and that's because she's had a shoulder injury.
She was hit by a truck.
Hit by a truck.
Wiped out her whole family. She was the only.
Right, she was the survivor of a family of glass. How lucky you are, Forrest, and you've got beautiful owners. Yes, you have, and they really want to do the right thing by you. So, okay, I'm just going to use a towel. She's a little bit nippy when she knows she's having a clinical examination. So what I do here is I roll the side of a towel until I've got a nice thick roll there that's going to go around her neck and keep her busy up there, and this is about the length of her body. And we'll just be bringing her out, and she's already a bit towel weary, but anyway, come on Forrest, out you come. Or we can tip you out. Forrest. There's another way of doing things, isn't there? A bit of a slide. Okay. Out you come. Out you come. Hello, sweetie. Hello, baby. No, you're not going to walk on me. No. There we are. There's Forrest. And we're just securing this roller towel just round her neck so she can't slip through the roll. And so it's not interfering with her breathing. And then I can hold her between finger and thumb, just with one hand, finger and thumb. See? So that shows you how you can restrain a galah without having to use gloves. Just knowing how to do that is very, very important and a great benefit. We can now just secure the towel a little bit more around the top. So I'm just going to roll the tail of the towel around here and just put that round once more, like that. And now I can hold her this way, and we can say, look at Forrest. Hey, aren't you beautiful, Forrest? Hey, you're a good girl. Okay, now I can free up two hands. And I'm just showing because anyone watching this, particularly if they're a vet, may want to know how do I get along without having a nurse here to help me examine the birdie. So this is the way. So I just put the towel, the roll of the towel between my knees, and there she is, and now I can inspect her tummy. And the next trick is to moisten the skin. It's all right. It's a bit cold. Okay, I didn't warm the water, sorry. Okay. Okay. Now we can see the extensive bruising. Oh, it's just starting to go. There's some green over here, so there's been bruising over bleeding over a number of days, and it's quite extensive there. Okay. So her backside is down here, and there's some bleeding right round there as well. So her backside is where my finger is, that little tuft of feathers there. So we've got a lump that is nearly 2 inches, say about 6 centimetres across that way, and it's about 5 centimetres that way, and it's about so thick. So there's one lump there, and then I felt a second lump when I was feeling her, but not nearly as big.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, there's another bit of it down here. Anyway, her feet are in pretty good order, so and I can't easily feel her liver in under that, but I think her liver is quite enlarged. I'm just going to have a... Bubsy? Oh, it's all right. It's all right. Yes, it is. I'll just see if I can get my finger in under there. I'm just coming round to the end of the breastbone.
Oh, darling.
I think she's got a large liver.
She had lead poisoning once, and I had her treated for that. That was years ago.
Okay, there we are. There we are.
Would that have damaged her liver?
Yes, that damaged the liver, but the
treatment.
The zeolite, that's one of the first things that it does is to, in humans at least, and I believe it does the same in birds, but I can't make that claim, I just have a belief. In humans, zeolite binds heavy metals and helps them get excreted from the body. Mm-hmm. And when we have these birdies in standard galvanised cockatoo cages, over a period of time they very, very often accumulate both lead and zinc. Well, they accumulate the lead, and the zinc probably passes out of their body fairly quickly, but does damage on the way.
Yeah, I've changed the way she lives now. We only use garden mesh and wooden.
Just quietly, it's all okay. You can rest easy. No nibbles. No, I'm quicker than that. I've been around longer than that. Eh? Don't often get chomped these days. No, I don't. Okay, you're a good girl. Do you know that? Right, you can have a rest, and we'll have a bit of talking to do.